Like I said, if we ever get this thing going like it's supposed to,
Are y'all ready for this?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
Just got the notification on their new magazine, the W magazine. I think just a minute, somebody okay.
Ooh.
17 versions. 17 versions of the W Korea in June. Because each member got 2 covers and then they had an OTA. 17 versions. Even at $10 a piece, you're looking at $170. Is that right?
$117.
170, not including shipping.
At this
Which
point, they
anything
just
from
want me to stay
Korea,
broke.
I know, right? But you can pick them up while you're there.
Most people say like, "Oh, I'm in debt because I've decided to buy a house," or because like I have bills,
No.
something like that. No, I'm in debt because these boys decide they want me.
I'm in debt because I'm in K-pop standing. Just a second, Leno's on.
I know.
Holding him. Says, let's celebrate our arrival in London. They have Good Morning America on Wednesday. When did they go to London?
Now, are they all in London or just Lino?
He just says our arrival. So I don't know.
I'm sure he talked about they.
Holy shit.
I think he's there for Gucci.
Yeah, he is.
Uh-huh.
He got an invitation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure he's talking about in that situation because even though we're not there, we're technically there with them, you know? So he's saying
Yeah.
our.
Maybe. Okay, so I see. Can't tell. They don't even look like themselves. I see a Channy, Lino. Who the hell is that? A Hyunjin? It's got to be Vinny, but it doesn't look like him at all.
Are you looking at the
I think.
W Korea.
W?
Yeah.
Yeah, Benny doesn't look like himself at all.
No, I was like, who is that? I don't even know who that is.
Man's is floors perfectly. He is growing into a beautiful flower.
See, I don't know if I can share this or not.
If you guys have trouble hearing me at all, let me know.
I don't
trying
have
out new
trouble hearing you.
headphones.
You sound amazing.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if I can. This is just crazy. Y'all can't see that, right? Let's see. I am not doing good with trying to share screens. Let me see if I can do it on this side. So I'm not hooked into Zoom.
So sometime today, I have not opened up my fan club kit yet, so I might open during the live because it looks so good. I didn't want to open it yet.
Uh-huh. Okay, I think I got it. Can y'all see that?
I see. Yep, now I see it.
Yeah, that's insane. Felix looks like he's in a neck brace. Why would you do that to our
First of
sunshine?
all, everybody's making fun of the boots that he was wearing. Did you see the video I sent?
Was it the moon boots?
Yeah.
They're getting really popular again.
Are they? They look like upside down. Like what was
Oh, the
supposed to
like
be at the
work
bottom?
boot things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
I
supposed
was
to be at the
like,
bottom of the boots on the top of the boot.
but his
I'm
shoes
so
are also
confused
like
about
twice as
London.
thick as Lisa.
So is Lino in London right now and he's going to the Gucci fashion show or something? It says live on YouTube in 20 hours.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Did he get smaller?
Who?
Benny.
I don't know.
He doesn't look as buff.
Y'all are seeing this, but it's not coming up on YouTube.
Yeah, I see him.
Oh, you saw it on YouTube? Because I didn't see it. Oh, that's why. Never mind.
Because it was paused.
No. It was starting from the point that I came in, which was like 10 minutes ago, and getting up to because I wasn't live. You just jinxed them. I can see big red boots in their future. Yeah, I don't like that.
Especially with Ian,
don't-
you know, man like to wear those sketchy boots. Which I'm surprised about. You would think that would be Ian's style. Instead of Felix.
Yeah, Benny's hair is not herring at all.
Benny just doesn't look like himself at all.
You gotta wonder what's going on.
I don't know. They had
Maybe he's trying out
their
something.
oh crap. Oh no, it's right there. I don't know. These boys, these poor boys. I will be super surprised to see them do a live anymore while they're in America because I wouldn't. They did their station head thing. Well, yesterday they did it, and that was annoying because they never would let a full song play,
Yeah.
which I'm sure Lino had a part in that. But today
There was
they
another
went
one this
on.
morning.
Yeah, and the comments were so hateful. You couldn't get enough positive comments in there to block them out. It was unreal. I don't know what we're gonna do as a fandom because they're not boycotting anymore. They are straight up trying to sabotage
Oh
Stray
yeah.
Kids.
At this, even the international fan bases are getting in that. And what the freak? Like
I
y'all
don't
are
know.
made to support the boys wholeheartedly. Like y'all are not supposed to be on the same page as everybody else. If y'all gonna be like, if you got to that point. But now new accounts are popping up and starting to get rid of the old ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of they're trying to they say they're only boycotting and yet, you know, where we get our playlist from Skizzy Radio, you know what I'm talking about? They always put they literally had their playlists shut down. So they couldn't share their playlists. Oh, I know they're doxing stays and everything. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, they're
You know
such
what?
hypocrites. I saw a quote unquote fan page with Chan's name in her tagline, 20,000 followers, mind you. And this chick in February was bragging about how she got enough money to use someone's American Express card. Hello, they are part of everything you're boycotting. So that she can go to the what is it, the BTS thing in England. I'm like, so you used a Zionist credit card to buy a ticket to go to a Zionist amphitheater where you're saying the Zionist boys are going to be playing, and you don't think that's hypocritical?
So stupid. You know that even
and-
there
and-
are Palestinian people actually like
they're pissed.
posting. Yeah, they are. They're just like stop going after these celebrities and these idols and stuff like that to fight for us when it has nothing to do with us. Like they're saying like you are literally taking away from the actual like war, the actual like what's going on, and just focusing on this whole situation with the idols. Like as far as we're concerned, it's no longer about them anymore. It's just like, oh, support this. Oh, like these idols are becoming more famous than what's actually going on because they're talking about boycotting them. Like, what is that? It's so stupid.
I
Like,
mean, it's the biggest hypocrite thing that's right in your face. You're doing this on Twitter, X. I'm going to still call it Twitter because it makes more sense than saying X.
yeah.
He literally funds Israeli projects, but y'all are paying him the money for your little check marks on a page that literally funds Israel, and you think that's okay because it's for the bigger good. No, you're a hypocrite. Because I
And
guarantee
how many
you,
of them are driving Teslas?
well, not even that, just the cell phones. Samsung, Apple, all these products, guess who they support? The place that actually has products that come out of it.
But it's not even just that either. Like, first of all, if you have your own opinions, if you want to support Palestine, go for it. You have your own thing. If you don't want to stream the song because you're supporting them, okay, don't stream it. That's your choice. But when you outright telling other people to boycott a song and y'all are going after people just for wanting to support the boys in this and start streaming the song for them and start like doxing states and doing all this other crap, that's taking it a step too far. If you want to do it yourself, but there's no need to drag other people into it. Like that's so
See,
stupid.
Minnie's even repeating what I've been saying. Unless you are naked and homeless, you are a hypocrite for boycott because I guarantee you, even your toilet paper comes from a company that supports Israel. So what are you using? Your socks that you bought from Walmart, which also supports who? Oh, that's right, Israel. So
See, the thing is that they need to make it loud to the point where they're saying what's actually going on in Palestine and not saying like, oh, you know, these people are not supportive of them. Let's go ahead and boycott it. Because at this point, we're not knowing what's going on anymore over there because they're just talking about the whole boycotting, the whole not supporting thing, JYP, stop doing all this crap. Like, I don't see anything that's actually going on in real life over there anymore because it's not even about them anymore at this point.
well,
They're
it
just
always
slapping.
The thing is, if people want to support the Palestinian people, whatever side they choose to be on, supporting or propping up groups like Operation Olive Branch and Pass the Hat are going to get them much further to recognize their goal of supporting Palestinian people than it is to, you know, boycott celebrities.
Yeah.
I get it. If you don't want to support certain celebrities, fine. What's happening with Stray Kids is this song was probably recorded months and months and months and months
back
ago.
in September.
Right.
September
I mean,
is when
Charlie
they wrote
Puth
it.
was a horrible human being even before then.
Stop.
However, I have not seen, the one thing I will say is I have not seen any promotion from Charlie Puth.
Well,
That's the part
he
that upsets
tried.
me.
He tried. He tried right when they first announced it. And you know what happened to him? He got pounced on with all of these antis and all
You
of
know
the
what?
hateful
But
and
even
negative
when
comments and the death threats and stuff. So he quit
I
support. He quit promoting it.
But
I
even when
actually
he
saw
did the collab with JK, I didn't see any promotion from him.
Sorry.
but I did
I don't
see
know what the hell's going on.
I
Shut
saw
up.
I did see some fans talking about like if you really want to support Stray Kids but not this song or whatever and you want to support Palestine, like you could literally donate to the Palestine and all that fundraisers or all of that stuff supporting them in Stray Kids' name, you know? Like if you want to do
Right.
both at the same time, like don't just talk about it, actually put actions into your words. Posting stuff is the easy part. That's the easiest thing to
That
do.
even if you don't want to support this song, there's been a lot of people saying that instead they are streaming Levanter because it didn't get the attention that it deserved when it first came out. I mean,
And
however you
again,
choose to do this is individual, but like you said, Claudia, you don't have to rope other people into it. You are going to protest or support in whatever way you see fit. And if someone else chooses to not do it the same way that you did, doesn't make it wrong. It's just different.
yeah, they can't accept that though. I mean, they are literally the epitome of a cyberbully. You either think like I do, or I'm going to dox you and make sure you get, you know, edited.
And at this point, like, how do we know for sure, like, all these people that they're talking about is actually like that at all? Like, they could have made one little comment about something, and all of a sudden, like, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've really seen full support of what they're actually like supporting at all. In fact, celebrities in general, like they're not really that much open to any of this stuff really because of all of this. Like they're not open to most of their opinions when it comes to political stuff or anything like that because of the fact that they're supposed to be like the role models, they're supposed to be the eyes, the people that people look towards, and to have their
If
opinions out there just makes it more harder, especially if like it's caused fan wars and all this other stuff. Just like how K-pop idols aren't allowed to like openly support uh, a certain brand if they're supporting another brand because of that whole situation. Like, come on now.
Well, what happens is once you come out with your own personal site on things, you then polarize your fan bases.
Yeah.
Like, because not everybody is going to think like you. And if that's your stance, great. Then people have a choice whether or not they want to support you. But this has gone way beyond this. This is elevated to the point of somebody's going to end up getting hurt. I mean, it's gotten way too bad.
Honestly, like they're seeing antis saying that they're blocking all Stray Kids socials. You know what? Who cares? As long as they're not outright making mean comments or anything like that, and they want to just block them, go for it. Because you know what? We're all worried about whether we can even make like get tickets to the concerts, and at this point, it might be easier than we thought. Like, go
Yeah.
for it.
If they don't spend money for the concerts, which I have a feeling most of them don't have the money to do that anyway. So, sorry, I'm just getting messages. My head is just all over the place between the Met Gala, which our boys looked
Oh
amazing
my
at.
god. People are divided about that too. They're just like, we understand what the
Oh,
photographers did, but there's no reason to have hack their his account or leak his address and stuff like that. I
oh
find it a
no,
little funny,
I was
but I
not
do agree
okay.
with that a little with it. I do agree with that because one, that is illegal, and we know for a fact Stray Kids will not support that at all. And if they were to take it even further than that and to force our boys have to apologize for the actions that we like they did, y'all just hurting the boys at that point. Like y'all just making it worse.
Yeah. One person said it today and I agree with them. I am glad that Channy no longer does his room. I mean, they can't even
2
go to
days is
DJ.
gonna be the 1 year in 2 days.
But there's no way that, I mean, all of the hate stuff coming across. This
It's
isn't an edible, right? This is not gonna knock my ass.
No.
Okay.
It's a
See, I have to ask her that because last week I was working on my stuff, my room, because I had this big order coming in tomorrow. And she comes and she goes, "Here, Mom, try this," and gives me a full square of an edible. In an hour, I was on the recliner. I was in a fucking coma, like legit. I could hear everything going on, but I could not even open my eyelids, much less I couldn't I couldn't I couldn't do it. I couldn't lift a finger. Like I was like my whole body was paralyzed, but I was still awake and could hear everything. And I was like, and then she goes, "I probably should have only given you half." You think? You think? Really?
You maybe should have just like licked it.
I mean, they do help me sleep when I take my half every night. But man, that blow one knocked me off my ass. I wasn't
Honestly,
going in here. I have never been paralyzed like that before. That was kind of scary.
I am a little glad that Terrence's not doing his rooms at the moment. I do miss them, but I'm so glad that he's not doing it because the amount of comments I can see already popping up comments during his tantrum. Like at this point, most of his lives are gonna be lectures. They're gonna be lectures, and I don't want that to be that. I want him to be happy and having fun with us rather than lecturing us.
Do not walk.
I feel like we're gonna
just find people who are like-minded.
I feel like that we're going to get another bubble message of you guys think you're helping, but you're not.
I know, I was thinking that too.
I don't think Chan would even put that out now.
At this point too, like
it's like already past that point.
I think it got so big to the point where Anna's probably not going to be able to say anything at this point anymore because it's already too late. The photographers, they're not coming back from what just happened at all.
Well, I truly want to feel bad for that photographer, but I don't.
Now I don't feel bad for him
because they have gotten away with this bullshit towards the K-pop community for so many years. They thought they were going to get away with it again, and it needs to stop. And it's sad that it wasn't just Stay though. I mean, it was like the whole K-pop community joined together.
Oh yeah,
which surprised me.
United
to dox this boy, or not even boy, this disgusting man. And I don't want his family hurt, but you think he gets the picture now? You don't
but
with K-pop
imagine
stands?
How much funnier it would have been if what they do in Korea with the trucks, they did it over here with his company, where they the billboards surrounding his company were paid for, and all you see is like apologize to Stray Kids.
I don't
that would have been the funniest and most legal thing they could have done.
I don't think they found out. I think he was independent. I think he was freelance. I don't think he was involved with the company. He just takes pictures and then he tries to sell them. But even Getty Images was like, nope, we ain't touching you. So
well, and that's just it. He's now like tainted goods. Anytime that he shows up for an event, nobody's going to want to purchase his stuff if people find out that the pictures are from him.
Happy Mother's Day.
Okay. You want to take dip and shit with me? No, I don't want to be there. They've already eaten all my ribs. They got in there and ate all my ribs today, so they're all going to be puking.
Dude, I told us for the longest time now, like I'm never gonna get over that. She's just like, I'm gonna hold that over y'all for the longest time.
What?
Y'all took my rib.
Oh, I'm pissed. You don't understand. I had like half a slab up there that I had just eaten like 2 out of, because then I know this is not a ghost story, but I thought it was. The shop vac in the entryway that I was using all of a sudden went off, and we're all in another room. So I walk in there, but I had like washed my bath mat, the one that goes in the bathtub, and laid it on top of it so I wouldn't forget it to take it back upstairs. And it had fallen and it hit the on button. So that was that.
I'm still not convinced that wasn't ghostly.
I don't know why
you said it was
fallen.
in the bathroom?
No. I put my bath mat that was drying on top of the wet dry bag. and somehow it had slid up. Now this is a long bath mat. It is not one of these little short square ones. It's a long one. So I don't know how it like fell off and hit that button at the same time, but
So
it is
goes
what it
to-
is. Yeah, probably.
In cahoots with the dogs.
I would not doubt that
You're like,
one
we'll
bit.
distract you.
'Cause
We'll
I
distract you while you're
walked
at the
in. I
toilet.
walked in. Yeah, I walked in there, and then I was like, "Why did this fall off?" So I took it off and I put it on the stairs so I wouldn't forget it. And I walked back in, and I'm like, "Son of a." Benny's up in the recliner, and my plate is clean. There is not even a smidgen of sauce on it, and I'm like, I hope you shit your guts out later. I'm just so mad. I was like, really? And being I just ate green hatch chili tamales, I will probably be in the bathroom with them. Yeah, Chan has told us several times to behave, but they never listen.
Oh yeah, the other thing that I saw was a ton of videos just saying, we're cooked. And it's like, yeah, as a fandom, we are cooked for the shit we pulled after the
No,
Met.
Well, that was deserved. I'm sorry,
Absolutely. But I mean, we are, and why is this with every fandom? We're our own worst enemies.
but we really are. Well, even when Army comes to defend us, that's bad. When Army comes and stands
I
in the
think it's
middle of
because they're
Ska's
getting
fandom,
flashbacks.
because yeah, and it probably is. They're like, you're never gonna grow if you keep eating each other. Yeah. Thing is, most of us can't do anything about it. The only thing you can do is on Twitter report and block, but Twitter never takes a damn thing down. I mean, you can send death threats to somebody. Oh, it doesn't violate our blah, blah, blah. I'm like, really? Really? A death threat doesn't violate your bullying harassment thing? Okay, good to know. But I guarantee if I'd done it, they would have shut me down. I have seen 2 new fan bases, one for Sunman and one for Chan. So I'm hoping more
Yep.
new fan bases come up.
They also have one for Stray Kids chart. They got a new one there.
Yes, I already followed them
It's
because
like
the other one
slowly,
decided.
it's
Yeah.
slowly happening. So like all of the fan bases are now getting new counts with new
Yeah.
people.
They've already tried to shut down the new Stray Kids chart.
Right.
So more power, really, because they can.
Like at this
It's
point
just-
where they're trying to do a cleanse on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, let us know. We'll join up.
What?
A new fan base for Hunlix.
Oh,
Truthfully, I'm wondering if not some of these accounts, like the internationals, aren't ran by the same ones, the same people. Just like Australia's was. Australia had 2, and they were both ran by the same person because she blocked one person at the same time on both accounts.
so you think the fan bases are just making new accounts for themselves?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, someone else is actually making new accounts.
Oh,
But what I'm saying is on the old accounts, like I think there was maybe a handful of people running all of the so-and-so international ones. And then they had all of the global ones. I think those are all the same people, like that.
yeah, I know. Bang Chan International, they were looking for new, more admins because I guess like more people were leaving.
Well, probably because you don't support the boys anymore. When you're on a fan base and you have their name in your tag, and then you start going after the people you're supposedly a fan of, then you're not a fan base anymore.
Yeah, your account is solely based on the support of Stray Kids, no matter what. And when y'all start going out, like y'all start not supporting the things that they're doing, at that point, are y'all even a fan base?
Yeah. I had issues with HHJ Central earlier when they kept I think this is the one where they admitted that they actually hired lawyers to go after somebody. I can't remember. Anyway, it was like Hyunjin was getting a lot of hate and they were telling JYPE to do something about it. Hint, hint, it takes years to do shit about anything. It's not going to happen overnight, especially in a legal process. But since they didn't jump to it and have something done overnight, you know, like they have a nose that they can twitch and make it happen or whatever. That particular fan group got together with some case stays and hired an attorney and was demanding JYPE lawyers hand over all of the evidence so that they could file a lawsuit. And I'm like, which reality do you think these lawyers for $1 billion corporation is going to hand over shit to you? And they basically got a letter that says, no, fuck off. But then what happened is they went on Twitter and was bragging about it, and that did not go over like they thought it was going to. Like they got hammered. That's the one time I was laughing. I'm sorry I had to laugh because I was so over all this. We demand, we demand, we demand. Guess what? You are nobody to be demanding anything.
I hope they know that Stray Kids puts us as important people to them, not actual JYP. Just because
Well,
we're
and they
important
kept
to Stray
saying
Kids
JYP,
themselves.
JYP, JYP. I'm like, JYP has nothing to do with this. You're talking about JYPE and you're talking about Division One. Let's make it, you know, facts, you know, fact, not lump it all in together. Hey, Sierra, we are talking about Stayville being on fire, unfortunately. But seriously, on X, I finally have blocked and deleted and muted enough people that my timeline is very calm, very supportive, very loving. And if you don't like that, then I don't know what to tell you.
And Stayville gets lit up about once every 3 months. So
Yeah. Well, unlike most people, I do have my pulse on Washington, D.C. I get phone calls from my congressman a lot. And what they're not telling everybody, probably because they don't know, because God forbid they should actually research anything on their own, is that this is not the first time that this territory has hit Israel. This territory gets hit every time Hamas, which is a terrorist organization that runs the little strip of Gaza. Yes, they are their government. They attack Israel to start shit every single time they need money, because all these people start pouring all this money into these links. They don't have any clue where this money goes. And he straight up told us that 90% of all aid to Gaza, regardless of money, food, whatever, goes to Hamas. So congratulations for supporting a terrorist organization. This is the fifth time since 80s that they have done this. This is not the first time they hit Israel. This is the fifth time they've hit Israel. So, yeah.
I mean, ultimately, what it boils down to, at least for me, is I feel for the victims. I feel for the civilians. I feel for the families and the children that are being pulled into this and being murdered.
And that's what people are not getting. That's what they're not getting is Hamas doesn't give a rat's ass about you or anybody else. They are their own entity. They only care about themselves. So all of these people that in their crossfire, they hide behind them. They use them as human shields because you are a liability to them. They do not care about you. So, like I mean, there's a reason Jordan and Egypt, when all this started, said, we are not taking any of your people. Do not cross these borders, because they're a liability. You don't know how many of them are like 90% in with Hamas as they're walking across. They don't have like a tattoo on their forehead that says, oh, I'm a Hamas wife. they don't want that crap in their country. There's a reason, because they're problematic. I wouldn't either. Japan quit taking refugees from Arab countries years ago. They do not allow them to cross into their country. So it's probably a reason. And yes, Kitty, it is usually around election time. Always. Can't let a good, what did they say? Can't let a good crisis go to waste. Yeah. So, but yes, Aaliyah, I'm like you. All of these babies and these children who have had absolutely no choice. It kills me. But there's
There
also
was a
nothing we can
video-
do.
Right.
When
There was
it
a
goes to
video.
court-
What?
Are we saying?
Okay, go
There
ahead,
was a
Aaliyah.
video that we were all talking over each other.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, go ahead.
There was a video of two brothers that had set up their camera or their phone, and they were like laughing and giggling, and the one ran off and said that they were going to go save someone, and then the other brother had ran back to the phone, and an airstrike had hit, and it ended
Yeah.
up killing the brother that had ran out ahead. Honestly, I don't care who you are. The humanity in me is, it doesn't matter what side you're fighting on. You're a civilian that really is just trying to survive one day to the next. I can honestly say that I don't know enough to speak on the circumstances, and that's my own ignorance, but that's my mental health. I suffer with depression, anxiety, and I can't dive into like the human interest stories that are going on over there, and the atrocities that are going on that are happening to the civilians, the people that are living in the crossfire. But, and again, maybe that's my own ignorance, but my heart is 1,000% out to the people that are in that situation. Celebrities, while they do have a lot of money, are not personally funding these. At least I would hope.
You'd be surprised.
I'm
like
sure
I
that
said,
I would.
Just with every other fundraiser, if you do not follow the trail of money, you do not know where that money ends up. And I
Right.
guarantee you could be paying to sponsor more attacks, whether it's
There
on their own people or not.
someone might
I
not
know
even
that they
know.
attack their own people. Yeah.
They
When
might
it
not even know
comes
what
to
they're funding either. Like they could be like, oh, donate to this charity. Okay.
right. When it comes to the song though, and Charlie Puth in particular, I have my own personal views on Charlie Puth, aside from him being a Zionist, whether he is or he isn't. I don't even know enough about that. He is, however, a sexist, misogynist. I mean, musically, he may be a genius. I think all of his music kind of sounds the same. So
I don't listen to him, so I don't know.
I'm more excited about them releasing a Stray Kids only version, because Charlie Puth getting the lion's share of the lines, or lion's share of the song itself, is like, what the.
Is he? I thought JYP
I
bought
don't-
the rights to that.
They do.
What's
JYP
that?
owns that song.
Yeah, so he has no rights to that. because
No,
they bought it.
Charlie got
They
paid
bought
for his part a long time ago. He's not making any more money off this song.
He's not getting royalties?
No,
it.
he got a
The
one-time lump
song
sum.
itself says the rights are
It is a
like
It's a
solely
three rod to
JYP's right.
JYPE. Yeah. Fully owned.
That's what everybody keeps saying. Like he really has nothing to do with it, you know? And I'm sure that's why they also released a Stray Kids only version. Like they're like, okay, if you don't like Charlie Puth, we do have this version as well. Listen to your own like recognizance. Like you have this version, you have this
But now
version, whichever
they
version you
got
like more.
they got the OT8 version, but because the producer is the same producer that was on the other one, they're still bitching about it. So it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter if you give these people what they want or not, because they never get everything they want. Like you give them what they want and they want something else. You give them what they want something else. They will never stop. That's why they quit negotiating with terrorists a long time ago, because you can't ever give them everything they want. There's not a
goalpost is
set
constantly
line. Yeah,
moving.
there is no goalpost. Like they just keep on and keep on and keep on. And every time you back down and you're like, okay, we'll give them this. No, that's just going to create even more, because now they got power. Well, they've already done this for us, so now they're going to do this. And now you can't say no, because you've already done it once.
But you know what? I'm actually surprised at how far along the views of this song is coming, that I'm so glad that there's that people that is keeping the views going up. That right now we're at like what 10 views for it.
I
Like,
don't know, but
it could be better, but
you're on my last damn nerve, dog.
it could it could be better with the views, because I know we could do better since we've
What
had
are
done
you
that
doing?
before. But at the point that we're at, considering how many people said they were against it, it's pretty good. You know?
Well, truthfully, I think that the people that were against it is not as many as people think it is, because all they had to do was piss us off. We got the views ourselves. We don't need their help.
Yeah.
And truthfully, the ones that are all screaming that, they probably weren't streaming or anything in the first place. So
I'm sure. They're probably like giving an excuse like, well, I'm not streaming because of this. It's not because I don't really stream. Like I'm
God, I'm getting all these notifications. Speaking of, what's playing on my balcony? I don't even know the news. Like, I'm over it. Like, it's just block. I'm not even going to report you anymore. It doesn't do any good. I just block them. Oh, and then they scream it's not political.
okay.
I understand your level of delusion, but that's also a lie. So, news. I don't
I'm
really
just
have
ready
any.
for the full album.
What?
I'm just ready for a full album.
Oh yeah.
And they've already been talking about boycotting that too, about causing a stink when their comeback is. And I'm like, see, you
And
have
that really-
already passed that goal line, and you just keep on running. That's what I mean. You can't give them anything, because they're never satisfied. It's not going to matter. They'll find one thing, like if Lose My Breath is on the album for the comeback, that's why they're going to boycott it, because you have that guy that produced that album or that song on that album. It's never going to stop. It's never going to stop.
And I almost wonder if it won't be, and that's why they're selling a CD single.
I don't know. They've got like what, 4 different versions out. They've got the main one, the instrumental, the garage, and then the OT8, right? So that's
They
4.
might put the OT8 in the album. I'm probably
If they do, I could see it being the OT8 on the album, but I don't know. Like, I'm just number one, I'm not sure why they sold a single CD.
Because in order to hit American music shows, awards, things like that, you have to have some kind of tie-in to an American something. Charlie Booth was their something. So now that particular song is going to be eligible for awards and things like that. Not that we're going to get any of them. We might see a nomination. But I mean, like, this last one, what was it? The one in LA? Crap. I don't, there's so many damn shows and I don't pay attention to any of them. Anyway, that particular one has a criteria that you have to follow, I mean, like step by step to even be nominated. So that was
And you
one of
know
the first
what?
steps is you have to have a tie to an American something or other.
The fact that they're starting to slowly work their way into America, and this song was like a ticket to do that, start on doing that crap, and they're boycotting it, like they're literally basically pushing them out. What the
Yeah.
crap? We're working
Yeah.
so hard for so many years to get these boys into America and do
Yeah.
more
For
things
fan
here,
meets and
and
things like that.
they're ruining it for us.
Yes, they are. Not only that, they're really, really hurting the boys because I mean, who wants to support a group when their fans come after them like that? Like they're going up underneath
I mean,
they're going up underneath Versace and Louis Vuitton and Tommy Hilfiger and stuff and leaving some of the nastiest messages I've ever seen. Tommy Hilfiger, their social person did start like deleting all of those negative things. And you have to. I mean, oh my God, they were horrible.
You just gotta be
I mean,
thankful that Tommy
unfortunately,
loves them so much.
Yeah.
well, and unfortunately, I think what it boils down to is that anytime any Asian group makes any kind of headway in the United States, there's going to be something
Push. Yeah, push back.
that is like there's going to be pushback. Yeah, because even when BTS started over here, you hear people say about, even grown adults enjoying K-pop and the things that are said about K-pop in general. And it's like, it doesn't, how is it any different from the other bands
No,
that are out
maybe
there?
Matt,
How is
go
it
away.
any different than being a football fan or an NBA fan? Or, it doesn't make any sense to me unless it is racist.
Yeah. Well, I think those photographers pretty much told us exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Because they didn't do that. Like they were talking about, oh, expressionless. Really? Because I didn't see one person there that was modeling something that had an expression on their face. If you're modeling, you don't have an expression on your face.
No one said
You
shit
know
about
what?
Zendaya having a whole second
No.
outfit.
No. Nobody
I
said
heard-
anything about anybody except our boys.
There was somebody who posted a video, and you can slightly hear somebody even yelling out, like, "I have COVID."
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the
Because
fuck is
somebody
that?
coughed and they're like, oh, I have COVID now. It's like, wrong country,
What is
dipshit.
that? I know, like,
Yeah.
that is so stupid.
Well,
And then
like
the
I said,
arigato.
Yeah.
Again,
They're
wrong country,
Korean, not
dipshit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when somebody was saying what is it? Annyeonghaseyo to Jackson Wang, and he's like, "I'm Chinese."
Yeah. Yeah. Or just like these. Just
He
like
should
these
have just
TV
looked at him and
radio
said,
hosts.
"Ni hao."
Yeah.
That I mean, but this goes across everything, like these music shows and things like that. When they talk to the boys, like the boys don't understand anything they're fucking saying. Like one was talking about your English is so good, blah blah, and he goes, "I'm just from Chicago."
Oh yeah.
Or when somebody
Or
says
someone
something
said
to
that to
Kehoe and
Felix, and he's like, "I'm from
I'm
Australia."
from Toronto. Yeah. So, I mean, their closed-mindedness is just disgusting, actually. It's like, why don't you get out of your little bubble and go touch some grass somewhere else and not in your flock?
If they have such a like Americanized accent that they have,
Quit
you have to
using my
wonder,
name.
like,
They're
maybe
using my
because
word. Don't use my word. That's my word.
maybe it's because they maybe grew up here in America or something that they got those accents. Like, now if you have a Korean accent while you're speaking English, but you speak English really well with that Korean accent, then you could probably say, "Oh, you have a really nice you speak English very well for someone whose first language is Korean." Then okay, but if they so clearly have an American accent, why even? So dumb.
The one thing
I don't know.
I want to see is, so when the boys were on Kimmel, they didn't get to talk or be interviewed or anything. The one thing I will say is that them going on Jimmy Fallon, he is so good to K-pop stars.
But
He's
I
great
haven't
with
seen
Suga.
anything.
He's great
But I
with
don't see that they're gonna
JK.
I
talk
never
or anything
saw
like
it.
that. It just says that they're gonna have a performance. It doesn't say anything about them actually talking.
I'm hoping that he will interview them.
I don't even.
I'm sure that you'll have a conversation with them, probably backstage or something like that, to get to know them more, and then maybe one day they would go on there for an interview. But this is just a step in the right direction that at least they get to perform on.
Yeah.
And plus, Jimmy Fallon loves his yes, you gotta stay loyal. He's just like they're gonna come
I
back and like,
guess.
yeah, we just went into the military and you already found yourself a new group.
I don't know. I would like to see them get interviewed because BTS has been given the opportunity. But like even on Kelly Clarkson, she's had the girl groups on there and has interviewed them.
I think
Okay, I'm back.
the boys tried so hard to have their promotions happen in Korea, and they were promoting themselves in there at the beginning, that they're barely starting to venture out maybe internationally, that it didn't happen at the other.
Although I'm not gonna lie, Lino having to like small talk with someone
At breakfast.
cracks me the frick up because they don't do small talk in Korea. So the fact
Reno
that he
doesn't
was
do
like,
small talk at all.
correct, but
So he was double
it's
freaked.
not like it's not a customary thing in
No.
Korea. So it just cracks me
Literally,
up that he like
there's this
freaked out and was like, okay, bye.
there's this Korean guy that I follow on TikTok, and he's an actual, like, he goes to Korea, he tours there with a group for tourists, and he also comes over here to America sometimes. But he goes on these lives and he basically just answers any questions anybody has about Korea before they visit or anything like that. So he answers everything that you need to ask, and a lot of people are just like they that was weird. Um
Oh, she had a Tanya moment.
and my daughter just like interrupted me
Oh,
because she was like, "Mommy, can I go brush my teeth?" I'm like, I feel like that should have been something you should and have to ask for and just do it, but okay. But he would answer questions, and some people would just like, "Oh, how do Koreans feel about Latinas? How do they feel about black people? How do they feel like that?" And he's just like, "We don't care. We don't really care." And they're just like, he says, we keep to ourselves to the point where we don't make small talk, like we don't ask questions, like we don't care about your lives. That's your business. We just go about our day. We have our own problems. We don't really care about yours. What? First of all, you shouldn't be wanting to brush your teeth because you saw someone on TV do it. You should already be doing that. I don't even need an explanation. Just brush your teeth.
my thing is going sideways. It's annoying.
Okie doke.
That's weird.
Should I start on my maze of memories?
Yes, because I can't get my phone to quit acting up.
Okay.
Yeah, turn
let's
off.
see. Okay, so I finished all the episodes for Spot Kids. So next time we'll be on a whole new one. But let me see. Okay, so this episode that we're watching, the first episode I watched It's with all the boys sitting in front of the camera, and they were like kind of handed a bag with a bunch of T-shirts with handwritten stuff on it by the boys themselves. They were kind of like passing them around. They then moved on and started like playing that dice game. You know, whenever you like pick up the dice and like you put it on your hand and then you like fly it up in the air. And try to
Oh,
that one. They
it's
started
kind
playing
of
all
like
that.
jacks, but with dice. I don't quite
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
the
Yeah.
thing that they're
So
doing, but
they're basically just playing that the whole episode and just joking around. But at the end of the episode, they did get their T-shirts out and they started writing more stuff on there. So I wonder if they still have those T-shirts, if they sold them, if they gave them away. I don't know, but
I don't know the amount of stuffies that Felix took with him. I would have thought he could have handled his shirt.
the next episode it's with Hyunjin in a batting cage. This one was funny. So he's in a batting cage and he looked exactly how a drama llama would look in a batting cage. He was literally like kept missing the ball and he was being dramatic with it. And
Who?
Hyunjin.
Hyunjin is
You
an
didn't know
athlete.
my drama llama?
Don't let that little
No,
love stay boy.
yeah, so he was doing
He's
that
an
the whole time.
athlete.
And it
Yeah.
like fanned out to Han and Han's just like just laughing at him. And it then showed Sungmin in the batting cage. And let me tell you, Mans was hitting the ball every single time perfectly, which I expected
He plays
nothing else.
baseball.
Yeah, I expected nothing else, but it was really entertaining to see. Like I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yeah.
It then showed Lino and Changmin trying to hit the ball, and you know Lino with his balls, he's not that great with them,
Well,
and so he was
some
struggling.
balls.
Well, he was definitely struggling. He did not hit a single ball. Changmin was struggling a little bit, but he did get a few hits in. And then went back to Hyunjin, and Hyunjin started hitting the balls with more confidence, and he started like actually hitting them straight up one after the other to the point where his confidence grew to the so far that and started getting cocky that he started hitting the balls with one hand, one arm, like he was doing it with one swing, like that,
Told you.
and
Told
he was
you.
getting it right off the bat. But then Mans was getting a little too cocky with it that he ended up missing a few after that, and the ball almost hit him a few times, and so he had to like duck out of the way. I think
I
it's
have
because
been
he was telling him to speed it up.
hit with a baseball that was hit down along the foul line and it bounced up and hit me right in the ankles. That it hurt
Oh,
a lot
you
because
know what?
he was one of our hard hitters.
I was playing
On one
baseball
day.
one time with my siblings and my dad, and we had tossed the ball, and my dad was like, and I was just like astounded because I was just like, the reflexes, my boy, because that shocked the crap out of me. I did not expect that. I did not expect you to catch it like that. Like I was astounded. That actually scared me for a second because I'm just like, dang,
My
who are
goalie
you?
like reflexes have saved me several times. Not my legs or my thighs or anything else, but whatever.
See, my issues with my reflexes is that I will try to catch something that I probably should have let go. So like if a can falls out of my hand, my first thought is to catch it with my foot. So it like lands on my foot, but that's very painful.
Mine, I brushed my teeth and look, the yellow's going.
Good job. That's what happens when you brush your teeth. Right.
The yellow's gone.
So and yeah, because she keeps missing this part. And I keep saying, I'm like, girl, if I don't see that yellow gone soon, I'm gonna end up starting to go brush her teeth again myself. I
You
said
need to get her
because
some of those pills that make their teeth change colors.
they-
You don't know what I'm talking about? It's some kind of little pill that you can chew that turns your teeth color to show you where you missed brushing.
There's actually a mouthwash, like an Act. The brand is Act. There's a kid's mouthwash that'll change
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
colors.
Oh, I don't have the ones changing colors. I got the I do she does have this mouthwash and I gave her some to switch around her mouth and I put Alexa on for a timer so she like pushes it in her mouth for a minute before she spits it out.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
she,
they have like a pre mouthwash though that will change the tartar colors.
nice, you get that then. Because she finally started to brush her teeth by herself, and she was like doing so good. She was like I was watching her for a few days, and I'm just like, okay, you got it, no problem. But then she got to that point where she just like, I'm tired of brushing my teeth. Ugh, I don't want to do it no more. And then she's like, Mommy, do I have to brush my teeth? I said it is a daily thing, so yes, you gotta brush. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my girl, because I don't know what her problem is, but she does that with wash her hands too. She finds it inconvenient. So sometimes when she's in a rush, she decides to just walk out of the restaurant. I'm like, girl, I know for a fact you're not washing go wash your hands. It's like, I did. I said, your hands are dry as heck. And she's like, Mommy, I dried them before I came out here. I said, you're lying because you walk around in your toenails. Okay, where would you have dried it at?
Yeah.
Don't play with, don't play with. Go wash.
Even if you use the butt of your jeans, your hands are still a little damp.
Yeah. And so I try to trick her and I'm like, okay, let me smell your hands. Okay, because then if like, yeah, if I say I'm gonna smell your hands and she'll freak out and be like, I'll just go wash, because she knows that they might smell or something like that. But then I
Busted.
hate those situations where she takes me up on that bluff. And I have to smell her hands. And I'm just like, ugh. She had full confidence that I wouldn't be smelling anything, I guess. I don't know. She's
It's like your hands smell like bounce that ass. Get back in the bathroom and wash your hands.
Honestly, she does it with taking a shower too. I have to fight this girl to get in the damn shower to take her shower. Mommy, do I have to take a shower? Yes, you do have to take a shower. Okay, you do. It's an requirement every day. Your hair is not that much of a requirement every day. Okay, we can go a few days without washing, but your body needs to be washed every day because as a child, I don't know what you do. Okay, you know,
You probably don't want to know what she does either.
no. And she was like cuddling with me last night, and she like has her allergy, so she's breathing hard. She's like all up in my face, and her breath stunk. And I'm just like, gross. And I'm just like, whatever. She likes to cuddle, let me cuddle. But then I couldn't handle it, so I started rolling her over, and she was like this, getting rolled over. She's like, Mommy, we were cuddling. And I was just like, yeah, well, your breath stinks and it's making me want to throw up. So cuddle yourself over there. Okay. Like, yeah. She's just like, accepted. Okay. Go back to sleep. I said, honestly, she should be glad because I'm not a big cuddler. I don't like that much physical contact. And so when I let her cuddle me for a little bit, she should be satisfied with that much because she's just like, hey, at least I got that much because normally she doesn't like it when I do any of that. Like, welcome. You're welcome.
Chan's a cuddler though.
I know.
I'm too hot to cuddle.
Yeah, that's how I am too. But see, there's a difference. There's one thing to cuddle in his arms. There's another thing when a child is cuddling in your arms. And so like her hair gets all up in my face because she just like her hair is like right there underneath my chin. So it's like tickling it. Or she like sometimes I don't even know. She
So you
puts
don't
her
mind
like
cuddling as long as you're the little spoon.
yeah. I'm not big spoon material. She likes to put her cold feet underneath, like either in my shirt or in between my legs. So I would cuddle her. Whenever I cuddle her, I would always put my legs over her. So basically, my body would engulf hers, and then I'm just like, I don't want to like suffocate her.
Well, that's a thought.
Well, hello there, 2.0. How did you do
I'm trying
that?
to get
Yeah,
my
what the heck
thing
is
to where
that?
I can. I need
Your
to.
little like what
I
is
want to
it?
share. I'm trying to share, and I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, yeah, it did work. Maybe.
It's coming.
There it goes. That's INs.
Gorgeous. I see he's going with the cowboy here.
Yeah, I just accidentally backed out. Let's try again. Ah, stop.
So you were talking about the
Oh.
allergies. My daughter works at McDonald's and was having to take an order for this group of people. And she said the one person was like a 12, 13-year-old, like grown enough boy that he had like his nose running and like licked the snot. She goes, I had to ask. She goes, I went, "Hmm?" And I had to ask my manager if I could take a break, and she ran to the bathroom and threw up.
Oh, gross.
This is the kid that wants to go into forensics.
Oh, gross. He's gonna be contaminating all of that area.
There's Felix.
There goes the angel theme again. What's going on? What's going on?
Oh no. Okay, I pushed leave and it didn't. I give up. I like have to go back and forth inside of it every time I do that. Anyway, the thingies are going to be hot. Hot, 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 hot. Just had all of them and now I can't find them. Benny really doesn't look like himself. Hyunjin looks like a biker.
Yeah, see, my issue, Liz, is that I grew up not getting that much physical contact, because I wasn't like used to being hugged that much, and it just like it felt like ants crawling in my body whenever people would touch me. So my mom wasn't like she would sometimes have to force a hug with me, and I would like, eh. So I'm not used to that physical contact. The amount of physical contact that I share with my daughter is because she's my daughter. And because I know she needs it. She's a very affectionate person. So I like try to like force the need to like push her away down sometimes. So that way she gets that physical contact from me and that affection. It's just really hard sometimes. Like there are days where I need that affection because everybody needs that like that what is it that physical touch, like they need that human interactions. Um so every once in a while I need to like feel get hugged or anything like that, but then there's other days where I just can't stand it. But that's just probably because like I said, I'm not used to it. But she's been slowly helping me with that a little bit because she doesn't have any boundaries and she's forcing me to get used to it. So I definitely got a lot better than I would before. I don't feel disgust
Yeah.
anymore.
If there's one thing kids will teach you is that there's no such thing as privacy and or
Pets
physical
as
boundaries.
well.
Honestly, there was a time where I woke up and she was like rubbing my boob like this, and she I think she was half asleep. She was just like, "Mommy, one day you're gonna have milk in these." And then she fell back to
Your
sleep.
daughter is super smart. You're in so much trouble.
Yeah, seriously. And I literally woke up the next day and I said, "Ma'am, you violated me last night." And she was just like, "What do you mean?" I said, "You literally woke up, started rubbing my boob, and told me I'm gonna get milk in these one day." And she's like, "Did I?" I said, "Yes, you did." You did.
That's funny. Oh, are we ready to go on lore?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh no, I haven't even finished. Dang, how do we get out of this?
Well, no, I was just making sure she was finishing up because she's been finishing up for a while now. I just want to make sure she was still on that. I'm trying to get
Oh,
her to focus,
I haven't even
unlike
like
us.
finished the Spot Kids. How did like I'm trying to figure out how we ended up straying from that.
I don't know. I had to pee, so that's why I left all of a sudden.
Let me see. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't even I don't even know how we got off of that topic.
It's not worth thinking about.
Okay, so the next episode was when Oh, actually, that episode with the baseball thing, it actually ended with Ian going into the batting cage next, and he was so adorable as he missed every single one.
Poor Ian. He reminds me more of a skater boy than a like a ball guy.
I could definitely see that. I could see that. Okay, so the next episode, it started off by so each of the members started saying a little poem about each other. Like they each get a person to say a poem about. So luckily somebody posted in the comments very rough translation of it. So we got Changbin, he got Lino, and he said, a herd of evil that lives in the West.
Well, if
Uh,
that's not spot on right now.
yeah, right. It says Changbin, listen to this, then with the shiny chin is fun. And then I guess Changmin got Changmin again, like he went again. He said shining in the west, Chang is Changmin, Bin is hurtful. And then you got Hyunjin, he did Ian, and he said Kwang Hyunjin, Hyun in the present, Jin, you want to really get hit. I don't really get this, but it says and then Lino went or Han went and he got Lino and he said, Lee, what is this pig? Lee, oh, it's Lino. No, no, sorry. And then Hyunjin, Han did Hyunjin next, and he said he could be an emperor, can't he? Hyun, he's a real legend in the present, isn't he? I love you. Jin, Park Jin, young PD and them. We love a troll squirrel. Then we have Hyunjin do Felix. He said, Lee, can this actually happen? Young, a dragon app appeared. Stutters at the speaking eloquently. Bach, I missed you. Completely ran out of ideas. And then Han did Felix, and he said, Lee, what is? I guess they were taking parts of their name and putting something to it. Lee, what is this? Young, what is this? Young Buck, Bach, headbands. And then he did a second one. He said, what is this? Lee, what is this? Young, let's say this with hers. Bach, continuous headbands. Nothing ever came out from the brain. And it basically ended like that. Okay, so the next one was it started off with this black screen, but you can hear them talking. And then the voice popped up and Hyunjin made like a little bit of an introduction and then they said something and they all looked at Lino and did like a mischievous looking face. And Lino got up and started a little game. It looked like the game where they put their heads down and while one person chooses one person out of the group, I guess, to kill. And then I started like paying attention to the translations with the that the video was showing because it like the translations was about kids it kind of is wonky, but then the translations were making sense. So I was like, is this video translated correctly? Can I actually understand what they are saying? And it's cool too because this video was the longest out of all of them. This was like a 16-minute video. So this is definitely one of the videos to watch. It's like literally the second to last one I um but they were just playing the game the whole time. Lino was like saying a story before he decided who he was gonna kill, I guess. The next and last episode begins with the members kicking around a ball before they actually got down to business. They then started dancing and singing to Boxer before it switches to like a totally different scene with them wearing different clothes. There was like smoke everywhere, and Han was jokingly singing to Lino and then by himself, and then to Hyunjin. And then Changmin then decided he wanted to sing in like a low opera voice, the voices. So he was singing the song Voices and like a very low opera voice. Yeah, it's actually sounded really cool. Sounded really good. So then Tanny came up and started like going like this to his neck. So his voice sounded a little wobbly while he was singing it like that. And then Lino came up to do the same thing to him, and then he moved on to doing it to Tanny. Then they actually started to do the voices video choreography thing before ending the episode with them finishing and bowing and things. And that was the end of Spot Kids. Finished. Yeah, it's the Mafia game. See, I was gonna say it was the Mafia game, but then at the same time, I'm like, is that called the Mafia game? I don't know.
I don't understand most of their games. They don't like tell us the rules.
Yeah, I see them play it and I can get the gist of it, but at the same time, I'm just like,
Are you
And
done
Kenny just posted.
procrastinating? Have you finished everything on Bubble?
No, on IG.
He's not on
what do
there
you
very often. Yeah, people were pissed that that he posted that picture.
which is stupid. It's not that big.
Huh?
It's stupid. It's not
Right.
that big.
Oh, Felix has posted his W Korea stuff. Oh, Benny posted his. Kenjin posted his. So they're all posting their stuff.
Let me see. Where was I at the last part of the Stray Kids lore?
You're asking me that?
I'm asking in general. Uh,
Lino doesn't have anything. Han doesn't have anything. Ian
Lino
doesn't
always
have his
posting
stuff.
on IG with a blank, like a black screen, and then his
Yeah.
pictures always cracks me up.
Ooh, these new pics of Sunman. Oh, baby. You're not a kid anymore.
Where are you
okay.
looking?
Okay. On his Insta. So
I don't get my notifications don't work correctly.
I didn't get notifications on this.
Hmm.
Felix posted his. Are they posting them in their story? Is that why we only get it for like a
Yeah.
half a second? Damn them.
If you hold your finger down on it, it'll pause it.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get screenshots, but I have to wait for the numbers to go away.
Didn't I do the emo one though, the Stray Kids replay? Because I remember joking about saying like Kent was my boyfriend, but
I don't know.
I think it was the one after that.
Oh, there's Ian's. It's on his story. But he only posted one. Wait. Okay, there it is. He's got like fur going down the side of his jeans. That's interesting. Okay. Whatever. Jenny hasn't posted anything since.
He's probably
I'm
trying to
gonna
like clean up
figure.
everybody's mess. He's like working behind the scenes.
There are some messes you're just not going to be able to clean. I really don't like that picture of Ben. It doesn't look like him at all.
Hello, Steve.
Hmm?
Hello.
Post.
So as people grow older, their dudes start to change. Not like too soft. Mm, yeah, I could see it.
What are you talking about?
Singbin. Yeah, he looks
Sun,
taller. Like he doesn't look.
yeah, Sunman did not put his on his story. I guess we
Holy
wait.
crap. Is that my man? Is that my man? He looks like sorry.
Oh, W Korea on Twitter has all of the things.
Have you?
Lino. Ooh, baby. Okay. Here we go. No.
Wow.
There's INs.
Chan and Fendi.
Linos. There's the OT8.
You know, I think it's funny how
Danny and
that
Dolce and Gabbana.
I think it's funny how a lot of the little reels that they're setting out with the song, how have y'all noticed that they're completely emotionless in every single one of those reels?
Except for Chan couldn't help but start cracking up
On which one?
in the one with the water.
Oh well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but I noticed that, so I thought it was funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm only seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Where's the other 3? Maybe they just don't have them up.
Which
I'm
ones
missing
do you have?
Channy. I have Lino, Ian, Hyunjin, Felix, and Changbin. So we've got two. We need Han, Bang Chan, Sunmin.
Oh yeah.
Chan is in Fendi in like a little shorts outfit. And speaking of Chan, can they please stop putting his hair in his eyes?
Oh my
Does that
God.
not annoy the shit out of you?
Well,
They
he
keep
does look
styling
good.
I
his
know,
hair.
Yeah.
I know, I understand it's a Korean thing, but stop. Like serious, stop. Just stop.
Sungmin, I'm assuming, is in Loewe.
While he looks good, and I can appreciate the way he looks, I
I
like
don't know.
his
I haven't got
curly
his damn
hair.
pictures yet.
I like his fluffy hair. Like I feel like he's sticking to that style of having it straight and in his eyes. What happened to the old way?
It's just like for his hairstyle or his hair texture, it's too styled. Like I like
It's
it
not
when
good.
it's a little fluffier in the front.
Mm-hmm. Look, like let me see.
And just like with Felix, they keep like straightening his hair stick straight and it doesn't look good.
It looks
I mean, he could,
it looks dead. It looks dead.
yeah.
Like you could tell like his hair is kind of dead. And if you're gonna have his hair
Okay,
long like that, if he
so-
wants to keep his hair long like that, y'all gotta take better care of it.
Yeah.
Stop straightening and stop like dyeing it so much. Like, dang.
Okay, so they haven't posted the other 3. I don't know where y'all are seeing pictures at.
Oh, Bang Chan and Fendi, Lino and Gucci, Changbin and Dolce and Gabbana.
Where are you finding this?
On a group that you blocked.
Oh, that would be why I didn't see it.
Hyunjin, obviously in Versace, Han and Balmain, Felix Louis Vuitton, Sungmin Loewe, and Ian and Alexander McQueen.
Tell me
Han
about
looks
Dolce.
amazing.
Oh,
What's that?
I see Kenny. He looks adorable.
Which one do I need to go into to find this? Because I'm not seeing any of their pictures.
So there's Bangtan Global, you know that new Bangtan one I sent out. So they have that
Yeah.
posted there. They have his picture posted there.
Find it again. I'm probably on the wrong account.
Stray Kids charts has Lino's posted.
They got tags trending.
Ooh, Han is looking good.
Right?
Like, man, where did you come from? Kim's probably like freaking out already, making like cutouts.
Is that the only one they have of Channy up? Is the one of him bending over in his shorts?
Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
go to the Stray Kids charts, you know that new one I sent y'all. They also have all of them there.
Oh, I see Sunman's. I only see one of them. It's got him in his unit. I don't see his second cover.
Did you see with them on Station Head earlier today that Felix almost introduced himself as Hyunjin?
I think they've done that they've done it before where they like mix each other's names up to mess around. And people are just like, stop
Okay.
doing that. There's people that actually confuse y'all.
Well, Hyunjin goes, "Oh, Hyunjin," and he goes, "Oh, it's because I was thinking about you because you're here." So Hyunjin goes, "Oh, hi guys, I'm Felix."
So Lino is in London. He's going to be there for the Gucci cruise collection that is going to be tomorrow. Alrighty. Holy shit, is that Han?
Right?
Okay, I think I have them all now, maybe. 4 units, 58.
Like if
Alrighty.
you, it's like there you got Han and then Felix is right next to him. So it kind of looks like a kind of like opposites type thing. You got your demon and your angel, you know?
Yeah. Okay, we got off topic again.
Oh yeah. Um, we're about to go into Stray Kids lore.
It's finished, right?
So I don't see her adding new lore.
Somebody have water running. I hear water running. Alexa off.
Okay. We ready? We're about to get into the lore. We ended with Stray Kids replay, so now we're moving past that. And before I go into the lore, you can have a theory. What do you mean spoiling? I'm spoiling my 5-star lore. No, I'm not. Totally. Okay, here we go. Let me just. Yep. Okay. So like, you know how Minho supposedly died during Be Me, right? And you know Felix tried to wish it back, yada yada. Yada yada yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
You know that from uh what is it? What is it? Oh, they're like Snizzles, that little like stone guy Snitzel, and he's just like yada 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 yada. That's how he talks. Yada yada.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
I'm trying to remember. Chowder. The show Chowder. Okay, I didn't think you all. Yeah, but anyway, it's whatever. Uh, what if he didn't die? Dun dun dun. But instead, if Lino dying, it was his clone. Think. Hear me out. What if Lino and his clone met up during in life and Lino is basically stuck there? But then you might be thinking, but how would he still be his click? Good question. The thing is, each comeback is basically a universe. Each comeback unveils a story of that specific universe and its role in the Megaverse. Maxident is, in this case, representing its role of love. That's why Stray Kids lore is so confusing. It's a new storyline being unveiled to us. But the thing is, Lena was still stuck in life. And Stray Kids probably thought Lino was the one who died, but actually it was a clone impersonating him, and both Lino and his clone meet up during in life. So then this is where Felix comes in. You know what he does? Wishes for him back during mixtape. Oh, dang. So he could have got rid of a clone and he wished back. Boy. However, Felix makes a big mistake during it, and it potentially ends up screwing the Megaverse. And Felix's little mistake sent shockwaves throughout the Megaverse. Clearly, the shockwave of this mistake eventually led up to case 143, the Maxident Stray Kids having absolutely no idea what's happening. Do you think that's why Maxident just kind of got zoomed right past? It went from Maxident straight into Maniac. So Sungmin decides to rewind the music video, giving them time to escape. That's mainly why during Tangman's part near the end, basically everything seems destroyed and out of whack. So now, once they're free, they now are basically stuck, because they quite literally evacuated their world. So now the question is, where are they now? Well, now their own universe controlling love is now destroyed. So you know what they face with? Heartbreak. And what album were Stays commenting on how Stray Kids had a heartbreak error? Stray Kids Replay. During Stray Kids Replay, the Maxident Kids had time as a free period to reflect on the destruction of their world. But you know what happened? They were heartbroken due to the fact that Maxident, the universe of love, is basically destroyed. So now, as we know it, the Maxident universe, the universe of love, is basically destroyed. Not really erased, but more like they evacuated and couldn't bear to look back. But that's just a theory, a Stray Kids theory. But if you still want to hear this very long theory, listen up and buckle up, because it's going to be a long one. After Stray Kids Replay comes, 5-star. Taemin talks about how he is a romantic in the trailer. Gas. And you know what his outfit was giving? Maxident. The thing is, after Stray Kids Replay, the Maxident and Stray Kids go their separate ways, but we see Maxident Taemin in the 5-star trailer, but nobody talks about it. And also, you saw the umbrella in his hand. He looks like the umbrella. It looks like the umbrella during the Maxident trailer, just a little bit tattered, but like they went through hell and back. Plus, that might have been the only object they were able to obtain while escaping their universe. So then we see Maxident Taemin in 5-star, and then Skitflix comes around in the blink of an eye. And who do we see? Lino. But you might be thinking, didn't you just say that Lino was stuck in life? Well, here's where I contradicted myself a little bit. Now, I think that I know, we know that Lino is kind of stuck in life. But here's the fun part. When Felix wished for Lino to come back, he did. The thing is, he came back when we didn't expect it. Social Path. Now, you might be thinking, that's so random. Why would you say he came back during Social Path? Well, in the chorus, you only get that, you only get to live one life. I know I'm ready to take that chance no matter what they tell me. That could be talking about basically the revival, and this is where it gets interesting. Give up my youth for my future. I just want to rise up stronger. Again, could be talking about the revival of Lino. But you know what gets weirder? He has scars in a music video. It's obvious that Stray Kids has gone through thick and thin to revive him, and it has physically weakened him. But they have tried to do absolutely anything to revive him. However, going back to what I said, give up my youth for my future. It can be talking about how Felix is sacrificing himself to revive Lino. Because, wishing to raise up the dead doesn't come for free, it comes with a price. And Felix basically says, screw it, I'll do anything to save him. Now, going back on the chorus, you only get to live one life. I know, I'm ready to take that chance no matter what they tell me. Think about connecting it to a mixtape. Oh, Felix knows you can only live once, and he's not afraid to bend the Megaverse just to save. But newsflash, he was never dead. He was trying to leave, and so like 2 comebacks later, Lino returns. Yippee! Happy, happy, happy. Leading us to completely forget that Felix basically made a deal with the devil. What if that's why they keep portraying like him as an angel? My girl, oh my lord, back up.
What?
My dog over here, she's trying to she's attacking me.
Oh.
What was I? He still has to pay up, you know. He got his friend back. He gotta, you know, basically leave his friends behind. That's what you might be thinking. And surprisingly, you're correct. Now, anytime that Felix sees that cake with the candles, a reminder that hey, it's time for you to go, and for Felix to go into another universe, basically being Lino's guardian angel. But the thing is, in previous lore videos, I've only seen how people say it's only Ian that is losing his memory of Felix. But what if that's the opposite? What if all of the members except Ian and Lino are losing memories of Felix? But the thing is, Ian needs to play along. What if that's what his punishment is that he's getting like he gets forgotten? Like that's the punishment.
Lino gets forgotten.
No, Felix.
Oh,
Like because he wanted his friend back, he sacrifices that they won't remember like in that universe.
I think he's trying to get the gang back together. If that makes sense.
Oh, see, Nia says yes. Let me see. It says, but the thing is, in previous lore videos, I've seen people say it's only Ian. No, 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 I already read that. But what the thing is, Ian needs to play along. What do you think I say to that? Because he looks extremely tense when he says, "Who's Youngbuck?" Like it's like he's trying to act like he doesn't exist, but in reality, Ian knows who Youngbuck is. But the thing is, he can't reveal he's basically one of the masterminds behind it, right? But like, yeah, that's what I got from this. LMAO. I'll stop posting tonight. I'm just getting this out now. Laura
I've always said
Lede.
that Mr. Ian knows what's going on.
Yeah, because you know how they basically have him on a pedestal because he's the youngest of the group, so it makes sense that he's like a know-all type thing.
Yeah.
The sound. So basically, the sound monster is back, but you might be wondering, the sound monster, the bitch from No Easy, yeah, that bitch made it round two. She wasn't putting up without a fight. So you know what she did? She came back in a Japanese album, The Sound. Now you're probably looking at me sideways like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? But please, I beg of you, let me explain. Instead of having to sit here and having a whole lecture with Twitter users, the sound was basically them trying to get rid of the sound monster for good. Also, we see powers of clonery, but let's not be mistaken because the one with powers is the original Stray Kids, and for once, is helping out. They were helping them carry them to the next universe because trust. She's already at it.
What?
I guess Kim. Also, we see powers of clonery, but let's not be mistaken because oh yeah, it's helping out. They're helping them to carry them to the next universe because trust me, I would not want to stay in a universe where that makes everyone go deaf. Thanks. But now we know that Han has powers of moving things with his mind. Think about it, like Raven from Teen Titans. We know he has powers, but that might have been one of the reasons why the universe bended, but you never know. But that's just a theory, a gay theory. Boom, boom, boom. The end. Ready to right.
What? I hear water. Who has water in their background? Is anybody running water?
I don't hear
No.
no water.
Let me mute mine and see if it's me.
Nope. Oh, it's gone now.
It's my headphones then.
Okay. I was just like, because that's happened in my house before and it flooded our basement. So I get freaked out about running water.
I wonder
I
if
still
it's
need.
my hair on my headphones.
I don't know. Did you just add more?
I know, I just saw that too.
Hey, Claudia, keep going.
Okay, let me see. 5-star. Now, what do we got here? A boy with a very tiny waist and a lollipop trying to rob a gumball machine. Felix, you are a millionaire. You can afford a gumball that's 25 cents. It doesn't even look like a gumball. It looks like rubber balls. It'll get that out of your mouth. But hey, he's happy, 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 happy until Felix tears through a billboard thing. Felix looks confused. What happened to happy sunshine and rainbows? I am Ground. Introduce myself. Remember when I said that during I Am Who that Felix doesn't really know who he was? Yeah. Again, during Who, the introduction track, he starts off with I am who, I am what, what's the reason for my real existence? And you're telling me that he knows who is he. Do not make chuckle. But hey, I guess he will never know what he is. What was it? There was this one thing I heard. They were just like, who are you? Who am I? I am nobody. Are you a nobody too? No. What?
It's a girl. She picked her father. There was a very girl that he loved it so much. God, that.
Okay, well, it's bedtime. Go turn the TV off.
No.
Go turn the TV off. It's bedtime. You guys school in the morning.
Is someone having a meltdown?
I don't even know. She like came out of the room and she was like laughing her butt off at the same time, like she has
Oh,
tears
I
in her
thought she
eyes.
was crying. I thought she was crying.
No, like she's laughing her butt off because of something she saw on the show. She says, the daughter's painting the dad. I think she might be a little delirious. I don't know.
Wakey.
Oh, she's pranking the dad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't be getting any ideas. So go turn it off. Go to bed.
Get any ideas?
Yeah, I don't need her to start doing that same crap to me. Like, thank you. Okay, let's see. Amor, esto para allá, por favor. Two fly. Okay, so it says, is he a guardian angel or a conductor? Pick one, young buck. Now we're greeted to our lovely baby bird, Ian, and we see him a museum. And you know how he says I am ground, but I am Ian? That could be a hint to wait for it. Wait for it. Clonery. You're probably looking at me sideways, but like y'all do realize that Ian has a clone of him running free. He gotta let you know he's a real Ian. You know, just in case you know, identity fraud happens and Ian's clone walks around like he's one of the fourth generation leaders of Mackie on top. Ian, poor man, identity fraud happens once every 2 comebacks for him. Sigh. Also, smashing the statue, trust and believe it might have a hidden camera, but it's coming from me. You should trust me, guys. And then Changbin, oh dear Changbin, coming straight from Maxon Air with his poor tattered umbrella. Free him. I am a romantic. Doesn't that sound like Maxon? Yeah, he's coming from Maxon. But from all of that built up anger and emotion, he blows up and starts destroying shit. Sigh, poor Benny. Moving on to Hyunjin. You know what happens when you're outside the district? Ain't nobody wants you to be the same as everyone else, but different. Be unique. So you know what the mannequins did? They said, bitch, be unique. So you know what? Hyunjin got creative. 644. What could it mean? Don't ask me. I still have no clue. Skipping on to Felix again. I'm a conductor. So he knows what he's doing. Well, duh. But at the same time, conductors make mistakes. Sorry, Felix. You might be an angel, but you're certainly not perfect. Oopsies. That end.
I think I'm more confused now than I was before you started reading.
Yeah. Confused. So he says 644. No, and nobody knows what that means.
What is fourth on this year?
I don't know. I don't remember. He did. I think he mostly just did a lot of fashion stuff.
What did you do, Benny? It's during the week, I think.
Alexa, turn Roku TV off.
It's gonna be a Tuesday.
Okay. No one's even talking about you. Stop. I'm talking to this Alexa, and the one in the bathroom's over here like, sorry, this is not connected. I'm like, that's because I'm not asking you. I'm asking
Yeah.
this one.
My
Ah, you
stuff
thought,
happens like
huh?
that, too.
You thought I didn't notice? I said turn that TV off, girl. Let's go to bed.
It when it's off.
What were you watching?
I was watching I don't know her name.
Off Happy Kids?
No,
What were you on?
I I was on Happy Kids.
Okay, so what would be scary that's on Happy Kids?
She-
It's literally called Happy Kids.
The girl on Happy, she pranked her father.
And not scary to you? Breaking the dad?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, girl, get out of my face with that
it was
dramatic man.
just yummy.
Go to bed.
Want it. I'm not doing that for your benefit. Man over here farting stinks. I think I put a lot of stuff in the slumping room.
You're not even having a dream about that. You're being dramatic. You just don't want to go to bed.
Oh,
So help me God, I will wake you up so early that you're gonna wish you went to sleep early. Go to bed.
Okay, so in slumping, I added Ghibli releases art crystal puzzles and folding umbrellas. Sailor Moon has released a new lineup of dresses and jewelry in collaboration with Rosemary Siora. I don't know how to say her. I don't think I put anything in gym and stuff this week. I added the Lose My Breath challenge, which I'm not sure is the same as the one the kids are using. So, because he came out with his first. I haven't put Dungeon's art in there.
You said lose my breath challenge? Okay.
Yeah, on Dance Racha.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we have, I think I read that last week, the sour cream cake. The 60-year-old strawberry cake recipe. Alrighty. And I've added a lot. What is today's date? The 12th?
Today's the 12th.
So I put in a healthy Mediterranean chicken with cherry tomatoes and olives, lemon chicken and rice casserole, New Orleans style crawfish enchiladas, how to make chimichangas,
Chimichangas.
shrimp scampi and spinach, and how to make easy Korean rice balls.
Oh, shrimp scampi.
Mhm.
Chimichanga. This all looks good.
Leah, do you
Toxic
want to do beautiful? Beautiful.
Ma'am, you still got yourself mid.
All right, let's try that again. So last time I was on, I talked about the Tier Cushion Foundation. And apparently that was a very timely conversation because they just released a new extended shade range that has a lot of deeper shades.
Not made for us white Irish girls.
No, they had you guys pretty well taken care of in the beginning.
I don't know. I have to wear like the lightest
is our
one
darker
that
girls coming
Ulta
into action now?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are darker girls coming into action now?
Yes, darker skin is good.
Yeah.
I don't wear makeup, so I don't really care. I was just asking.
She's just being difficult.
I mean, so yeah, they extended the shade range. So there are a lot. Tanya, you posted about 35 or 32 makeup products you'll wish you started buying years ago. The 10 best e.l.f. products that work as well or better than the high end.
I love the new Pokemon colors.
For Color Pop, super cute. e.l.f. it's out today. There is a limited edition Jelly Pop makeup set. So there's a primer, a lip oil, a lip gloss, and a highlighter. The Jelly Pop primer was, I guess, what started it all, and that was like a limited run to begin with. Everybody fell in love with it. When they stopped making that is when they started making the Power Grip primer. There was something I was going to talk about, and I don't remember. Oh, I've talked before about the Ruby Kisses, and I went to a different beauty supply store near me. And in the beauty supply stores, because they do primarily cater more to women of color or people of color, I cannot find the foundation shades that actually would go with my skin tone unless it's on like Amazon. But even for things like the Butter Gloss from NYX, there is a cheaper version, even though NYX isn't like that pricey. I think Butter Gloss is like maybe $4 or $5. They have like a $3 version of it in the beauty supply stores. So if you're looking for inexpensive makeup that is just as good as the high end or just as good as the even drugstore brand, but even cheaper, hit your beauty supply stores.
Is it like Sally's or is it just different ones?
Beauty supply store, it's going to be more like where you're going to find like hair extensions and things like
so
that.
Like Sally Beauty Supply.
Not Sally Beauty's though. It's more like small town beauty supply store, not a chain. But they've got a lot of Kiss products that you don't see in a regular drugstore. They've got Ruby Kisses. There's a couple of other brands. I do my nails also, and I found nail oil pens for like $2.
Wow.
So, and one step up from like price wise, one step up from the Dollar Tree, but better quality than what you get at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Dollar Tree doesn't normally have those really, really light shades of white that I have to make them.
No, Dollar Tree usually has the darker complected shades as well.
Because white people can't.
Occasionally I'll find something.
Hannah, this Hannah Bang, has came out with some. I love how she put her other two songs on the new album. In case you missed that on the old ones, the Perfect Blues and Oleander. She has stop it, Benny. Can't see because you're being a butt. Let's see. This round, she has. God, it's not even showing all that stuff anymore. Okay, well, it's her new EP is called The Abysmal, and she has. What is this? She had an album that she numbered 1 through 1,000 and signed. I think all of those are gone. Oh, this is the diary. She still has the diary in stock. You have a sticky note with handwritten doodle as a pre-order benefit for the diary. She has a regular CD, a limited edition box CD, a 10-inch vinyl. Oh, it's baby blue too. Cool. And then the pomegranate version. I guess there's 2 different versions. She's picking a lot of stuff off of K-pop stuff. And then the Perfect Blues regular CD and 7-inch vinyl record. There was more earlier, but it's all sold out. Yeah, she doesn't have any signed products anymore. Okay, there it is. There's the
I
stuff that was
know.
missing. It had a 10-inch vinyl. Oh, so it's a vinyl. Okay, that was signed and numbered. Then she had the limited edition box CD, which she signed a poster. And then the standard CD with the signed photo card. I think I've already talked about that.
The photo card one was the first sellout.
Was it? Because it was the $15 one. It was the cheapest one.
And plus, people collect PCs more than it.
Yeah. I hope I get that baby blue vinyl. That was really kind of cool. I have not seen. Well, I kind of quit following Benny's sister because it was boring. Like, I think I still have her, but I never see her hardly come up anymore. It's a lot of food and a lot of exercise. All righty. Night.
Right.
I don't think we had anything in hair. Did you already do Maze of Memories? Yep. The
Yeah.
black. You did all the lore. Somebody's just posting things and Bang Chan's. Let's see.
His room.
Happy by Han. Past 9 million.
The Chinese song "Beautiful" just hit 90 million views. 9 million views on YouTube. And he just hit 8.1 million followers on Instagram.
Oh, Channy did?
Uh-huh.
God,
I
dog.
don't know why these boys are way below Felix and Hyunjin. I feel like they should be kind of closer to the mark.
I think it depends on the fan base and the age. Because Hyunjin and Felix is out there all the time. Like, they're always
Yeah.
out there. So, of course, they're going to have more followers. Get
It might be also about the fashion stuff, so it could be that as well.
Yeah, I know that they have a lot of, like, fashion industry people following them. Get out of the trash. So that's one of the reasons. Once the boys get their ambassadorships, it'll go up. I don't know that it will level out, but it will definitely go up.
What was it?
Oh, is this the second one? Yep. Oh.
Oh,
You
okay.
look so pretty.
Zunman has crossed the boyhood thing, and he's just gone right over into Hotsville.
Nobody was prepared. Nobody.
Nope.
I said nobody was prepared.
No, it's just like IN. We weren't prepared for his Comic-Con in LA last year, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, Daddy Bread.
Yeah.
He at this point he followed in the footsteps of his dad,
Mhm.
of his father, his leader, his older brother type thing, because he now has two personalities. He has Big Bread and he has Daddy Toast.
I still haven't found Channy's second one. Oh, there it is. Right there. Why do they have him doing that?
What?
He's like leaning forward in both pictures.
Who? Kenny?
Channy.
Maybe that's just something he does, like he did.
IN did that too. That was annoying. He would like lean forward in all of his pictures. That's what he did for Rockstar in the concept photos. I was like, why is he leaning forward?
They're getting so much older, and I was not prepared to see that change compared to how they were. There was something I forgot I was gonna say. What was I
I don't know.
gonna say? Somebody said after the hate and online incitement of Stray Kids these last few weeks, if you think Chan's Room is coming back, IDK would tell you.
I don't see it ever coming back. We don't deserve it.
I was gonna say something and I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll go into the K-pop.
before I get here.
I never know how far back to go. So 7 was chosen hottest hit outside of US. TXT 17 and more on the Now CD. Now that's what I call K-pop. When is it dropping? Is it already out?
What?
Now that's what I call K-pop. I don't know when it's supposed to be out.
What?
Anyway, Stray Kids La 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 is the #1 song on it. The Korean, now that's what I call K-pop, the CD.
Oh,
God, dog. You're sleeping outside tonight, dude. God. Says BTS may be headed for another bestseller with a half a decade old song because the Army keeps playing it. Live updates.
that's
from
what
the
we
ATEEZ.
need.
Yeah, but it's never going to happen. We're too split. Live updates from the ATEEZ World Tour ticket sales. Genie waited more than half a decade between, I don't know.
Have a decade between what? Let me see.
Between #1 hits in the US.
Oh,
That's what it says. I don't know. All right. Are you going to hit Jan's Den?
I sure could. Okie doke. For this episode, we are on live episode 29. And the songs for this is Insomnia, Midrow, Soap by Melanie Martinez, Fuji Opener by Skrillex, Shower, Narazo, Carry On, Kygo, and Rita Ora, Firestone, Kygo, Mumbai Power, Skrillex, Yeah Yeah Yeah, Jack Jones, Balenciaga, Chico's, Levels, Avinci, How to Love, Cash Cash, and Side Effects. They went with the EDM theme this time for this episode. Now, the episode began with, Channy, of course, reading the comments before going in to tell us that there was going to be a special guest. Channy then went off and started asking Stay if they have a specific nickname they like to call him and to leave it in the comments. I found some hilarious, and here were just a few that he started off. There was Chan, Bang Chan, Side Dish, Crispy, Rubby Ducky, Chris Tick Tick Bang, Bang, Black Prince, Little Prince, which he said he loves that book. Cristiano Bang Naldo.
Ronaldo, the soccer player?
Yeah, he said Cristiano Bang Naldo. Which, if I recall, on Spot Kids, didn't he call himself that
I don't know.
when he was like joking around playing with the soccer ball?
Probably.
Channing
Sounds
got
like
hit with
something he would say.
he literally got a huge kick out of that. He started laughing. He then started this. He said that he started this V Live to help stay sleep if they're having trouble. He also said that he said he was gonna start getting ready to introduce special guests, and the battle song started playing as he came out. And a special guest turned out to be Ian. Ian said that he dressed up in all black to come on Chan's room. Go with the theme, I guess. But his shoes were colorful, which Channy asked if he got if those were the ones that he gave him as a gift. And Ian said yes. Channy was like, got some common sense there, huh? Got some nice taste. The theme for this live is EDM, which Ian loves. He said that he used to listen to EDM while he got ready for school and started to really like it. Everybody started commenting Elevator as the first EDM song to play, and the boys started laughing and reading comments. Excuse me.
God, between you and my dog, I get the noise from you and the smell from him.
It just came out of nowhere. The first song they played though was Monroe by Stray Kids, and of course these boys started getting into it and singing. When the song ended, they started talking about the promotion with it and how they were like looking up the promotion with it, and they found a lot of covers that they made and fan art. They thought they were really amazing. Changmin then called Ian to see if he wanted to go work out, but Ian said he was on Chan's room, and Channy said they can join him afterwards to go work out. Changmin said hi to Stay, and Changmin kept repeatedly saying Chan's room, Chan's room, Chan's room, to the point where Chan just told Ian to hang up. He did. And the next song played was Soap by Melanie Martinez. Channy asked Ian how he heard about the song, and Ian mentioned that when he was laying next to Changmin while he was sleeping, he heard it through his headphones because Changmin likes to listen to his music really loud through headphones. And so Ian thought it was a unique sound and looked it up and found related songs to it as well. The next song played was Fuji Opener by Skrillex. I had never heard of it before, but he liked it and took a picture to remember it for later. He then started to really get into it and headbutting like crazy. The next song played was Shower by Narazo. They said they like to listen to the song when they showered. Channing started judging Ian a little bit when he mentioned that he covers himself with a blanket when he turns the AC on. I guess he couldn't fathom the thought that if you were hot enough to turn the AC on, why cover yourself? Which
I do
I've
that.
done. I know I do that too. I'm
It
just
could
like,
be
where's
100
all this
degrees
sweating
outside, but
coming from?
yeah, I can guarantee you I'm under a heated blanket at 100-degree weather where the rest of my body's sweating just because my knees are hurting.
I like the winter like the winter chills, but I
I
like
like
it
the
while I'm
weight.
cuddling underneath the warm blanket, you know? Like I like to be
Yeah.
able to warm up the places that are cold while at the same time sticking out like my one leg so I get that cool air also.
Mhm.
I can't just stick to one temp. I need multiples. Let me sure. The next song played was Carry On by Kygo and Rita Ora. Channing mentioned that when he was in LA one day, he was in the same place as them, and it was an honor for him to actually be there. The next song was Firestone by Kygo, and Channing said this song reminds him of Pokemon since you need Firestones to evolve Eevees to Flareon. You know that nerd. He likes his Pokemon. The next song played was Mumbai Power by Skrillex. The next song played after that was Yeah 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 by Jax Jones. It seemed Ian loved the song because he started getting into it, and which I noticed made Stays laugh a lot. Ian said that while it's not a hip hop song, it still makes him want to dance. He said while he was in middle school, he played this game every day and he heard the song from this game. That's how he known about it. Then they play Balenciaga by Cheat Codes and then Levels by Avinci. Channing says he likes to point out that he is a legendary figure in the EDM world. And then they played How to Love by Cash Cash. I said he was wondering what the song was called and opened an app to help figure it out. I guess like there's this app where if you play the song will like register the music and then look it up based off
Like
of like yeah.
Shazam.
Yeah,
Like
Shazam, that's what it's
Shazam.
called. That's what it's called. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. They just kept saying app this, app that. They didn't like they weren't very specific with it. But I normally use like um I use Snapchat for that when I'm looking for a song. Then they had played Side Effects by Stray Kids. Then Channing mentioned making a song EDM style for IN, but it was just like a rough draft type thing. And so the episode ended with Stray Kids saying they will be in Europe soon and said their last buys with their signature little wink in the end.
Cinnamon doesn't look like himself in this one, the note one.
Um, as I'm looking at the cover things, I can understand where you're coming from with Benny because as I'm looking at it, why is his different than the others, like to the max? Like they literally have most of him blocked out. It's like the
Oh
lighting's
no.
off there. Why? The others you can clearly see like their whole complexion, you can see their everything. But Benny's just like straight up like board light with uh, like wonky lighting. What the freak?
Yeah, it's just I don't like his.
I feel like they could have done a whole lot more with him than do what they did there.
Probably.
Like, why did they cover his eyes so much? Why'd they put so much green in there? And what is he with?
Oh, the brand? I don't know.
Or maybe he asked them to do something like that. Maybe he doesn't want to do anything with fashion, but they're saying like, oh, you need at least
Oh,
something.
I don't see that. I think he does. I just don't understand the picture taking that they did on. Like it makes no sense.
Okay. Should I open the fan kit now?
Yes.
Let's see what we have in here, shall we? Right. Oh. Oh. Okay. So already off the back with the thing, it has a little card at the back. I thought was pretty fun. Wow. Has a little thing. I guess is this what your oh, this is like it's so cute. Like this is your official fan club card. You had to like it's like a credit card type thing. Like you had to authorize a signature for it. You see it?
I think that's only for like actual people who actually get things.
Maybe, but like look, so you gotta authorize a signature and everything. It has like your identification, or it's like an ID. That's what it
Oh,
is.
cool.
See? So it has your ID information over here with your birthday and everything, and on the back you gotta like sign your name so they know it's your card. You are the
Huh.
person you are.
Cool, cool.
They got a little pouch at the back that you can just keep it on. I guess they thought we would like carry it around like a library book.
Even at that, I'd only take a picture of it and have it in my phone. I wouldn't carry it around with me.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what has in it, shall we? Okay, so far it has a little purse bag with a little cupcake. So cute. A little coin bag. It's so soft actually. I like the way it feels. It has a little pouch in the front. See that?
Is it like a Pokeball? It is. How cute.
Is it? It looks like a cupcake to me. Um, it has, what is this, a bracelet? This looks like a child's bracelet, to be honest. I don't know how well this will fit.
Is
Oh,
it a bracelet or a key thing
I think
for
it's a
your
bracelet.
keys?
It's a bracelet that says stay. So kind of like Chinese bracelet. I think with this one though, it won't get tarnished, you know, because
Oh,
it's like
I
a
didn't see
beaded
that
bracelet.
earlier. Yeah. Just means the stuff will stretch out and then it'll pop and your beads will be everywhere like Felix when he made this.
Yeah.
Just chasing the beads out.
Uh oh, I guess this is. Do you put this on your luggage? Like, is this one of those luggage ID things?
Could be.
Like, you put a card right here. Do we put that card in here? This is a pouch to put.
I
Oh,
don't
do you
know.
put
I
your
haven't gotten
license?
mine yet.
Do you put your license in here and it has your picture as the heart? I didn't. Cool. Is this a
I don't
license
think the
holder?
troopers would be very happy if you handed that to them like that. I
It
think
says
you
it.
should just put your favorite, your bias in there.
No, honestly, I'm gonna put my license in here. I'm gonna find that hilarious. Okay. It says
Okay.
it belongs to stay. I'm of the fourth generation, and my birth date is August 1st, and I'm with Stray Kids. They're gonna be like, "Ma'am, what is this?" They
Yeah.
can't say nothing because it's
They're going
like
to be
an
like, can you pull your license
idea.
out of that for me? Yeah.
Like
Ow,
actually,
Benny.
let me see. What is this one? I think these are the PC cards. Let me see. I can pull it out. They like fit it right in there as the exact like thing. It looks like they're the little passport cards. Oh look at the first one I pulled. It's like front and back.
Aw.
And then you got like there's Lino,
Lena.
there's Singman,
Benny.
there's Hyunjin,
Jimmy.
Han,
He's
Felix,
barking at me because I'm saying names. Shut
Sungmin,
up.
and Ian.
Okay, so we got ID photo cards or photos. What else is in there?
Okay, let's see. You guys are actual PCs. Oh my lord. So you got this PC.
Aw, unit.
Yeah. Oh, it's mostly of Chinese. Look. Got two. I guess they each got one with a pair. Why was there only one pair with Han and Sungmin?
I don't know.
And then there's the solo ones with so cute. Of each one. Oh, look, it has their little signature things in the back too.
Well, that's nice when you get signed albums and shit.
Yeah, seriously. So you know like whose signature is whose.
Right.
Little Han. Felix, Sungmin. I don't know why he's making a 4, but okay. And then Ian. I think that's a flower in his mouth, but can't tell you. Can't tell you. Oh, and then there's these ones that look oh. There are these things. What's this?
Ow.
Oh, little stickers. There's like a little pouch of stickers. Oh, look, that looks like a band-aid. That's funny. Look, a band-aid that says Stray Kids all over it. That's cute.
That's funny.
And what is this one? Looks like a little like letter, an envelope. What is
Could
that?
be.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder
What the
who
hell are you
it's
singing?
from. From Blue's Clues. We just got
Okay,
a
I didn't
letter.
watch Blue's
We just got
Clues.
a letter. Wow. Oh, okay. Oh, it is not a letter. It's actual like photos. Like actual photos.
Wow.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, these are so cool. Like look at Lino and everything. I love these.
Are they like 4x6?
Yeah,
I
they're four
hope.
by six. They are 4x6.
Good. I'm pretty.
Ooh. I didn't expect that. Like they literally like feel like they're actual photos. Like they're
Actual
printed.
photos.
Yeah, like they're printed photos. That is so cool. I love that. I love how he's cuddling like this guitar over here. Like, oh, these ones gotta be my favorite. Like, I did not expect that. Like, normally they do Polaroids type things.
Yep.
I don't think they've ever done these ones, right?
I haven't ever seen those, not officially.
See, Liz knows what I'm talking about. And then a photo book. You got your little photo book.
Awesome. Can't wait to get mine.
And that was all of it. It looks like they have letters within the photo book. Let me see, what was it? So there's one for Changmin. It's a Q&A interview. It's all in Korean. Don't understand it.
Take a picture of it, send it to Google.
Okay, and there's Hyunjin's Q&A. There's Han's. There's Felix's. Someone's.
Okay, I just made an album and it's just. What is going on? There it is.
This is just so cool. And then Bangtan's Q&A. Looks like they drew little pictures. Like, did they draw those or did they like take those from fan arts?
Hmm.
You know? I'd have to let me sure. Just
Well, I have a
Google.
lot of stuff coming in this week, so
Maybe one of that will go in with it. I'm
I should
honestly
have
not-
my albums coming in. I have my stuff from Japan coming in. I have my stuff from Korea coming in. Hopefully, 2 things from Korea coming in would be nice.
I am not disappointed in what I got.
Their fan club kits are always usually really cute. Now, the early ones, not so much, but the ones now. Ow.
I got it. Not letting me do it. Oh well, I'm sure translations will pop up in different places. I'd say this one has to be my favorite of all. That one is definitely my favorite. Gimme. Hey, gimme.
What?
I was talking to my dog.
Was she still getting out of her kennel?
No, I left her out of her kennel, so she's just sitting at my feet. And I dropped one of the papers, and I heard her trying to like chew on it, like these ones.
Oh.
And so I told her just to give it to me instead of trying to chew on it. If I ever, I'm gonna take the card with me everywhere I go. If I ever bump into stray kids, they're like, I'm an official member.
Yeah, let me know how well that works out for you.
Yeah, you know what? It could go 2 ways. One, their bodyguards kind of like back off, like kind of like okay, back up type thing, right? Or they get like they're just excited about it and just like, oh yeah, cool, you know. Depends on
Yeah.
how they're feeling that day too. If they're exhausted, they're probably not gonna want too much interaction and they'll just give like a quick wave.
Even the 4 ones that magazine took is pretty nice.
Okie doke. Do we got anything else?
I don't think so. Ah. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Ah,
The box came in something that makes it look like it was a food delivery. See,
there was a what?
it was like a food delivery box.
I swear, sometimes their chintzy is just that. They're just chintzy. It's not even for, they want to say it's for a good cause, this and that and the other. No, you're just being cheap.
Like we're just trying to save the environment.
Yeah, okay.
Little thing. Now it's back in this little thing. Gotta stay focused.
Now I just got to figure out how to buy 17 magazines.
Okey-dokey. I guess if we're then kind of tired.
Yeah.
Been up since 11:30 last night.
Yep. I think everybody's abandoned us except for maybe Liz anyways. All right, Stayville. Keep your fire extinguishers handy and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Yeah.